Well, guess who is back? Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for the first time in about a third of a year. So, if you couldn't tell, I've been taking quite a long break here. I've had other stuff that I've had to attend to and have really not had time to commit to YouTube that much. But now that stuff is clearing out the way ever so slightly, so I'm gonna try to make some room for some more YouTube videos in the future. If you couldn't tell by the title and the thumbnail, today we are doing some daily races, specifically around Grand Valley, the brand new track that was added to Gran Turismo 7 last week. It's now in the daily race rotation, so let's give it a go here. Qualifying in P2 behind La Racing Car, the Frenchman in the Honda. Pretty good start here, getting quite close to him after the first corner. The Ford is pretty quick on the straight, but the Honda has the advantage in the corners. This guy was bloody quick throughout the race, but as you'll come to see, he is not the most consistent out there, unlike myself, no pun intended. But here, just chasing him through the first sector into the second one. He pulls a bit of a gap away as we go sliding into this left-hander, but here he cuts the corner slightly, loses the back end, and that is a 5/10 penalty. He's serving it here on the penalty line, which is on this beautiful bridge. We go around his outside, into the tunnel, into the right-hander. We're ahead. We just gotta park it on the apex, and that is a very nice move. You can see at the radar at the bottom right. We clear him quite efficiently, and now we have Queen Air, which tried to push as much as possible, but only one corner later, he's already alongside us at Honda. With the slipstream, it gets quite close here. We're on the inside, so we have to brake a bit earlier, so we have to let La Racing Car go through, but he has the outside line, can't quite get the wraparound, and we stay in P1, only momentarily though. Let's see how this goes down the hill into the hairpin through this very tricky corner. Very easy to get a penalty here, having to lift off a bit with the fuel load in the car, but we're gonna go defensive into the hairpin. He's on our inside, he just sends it down our inside into the hairpin, switcheroo, and we are back in front. It's a cracking battle that's forming between us two here on the still just a couple corners later. He goes down the inside, a bit of an argy-bargy move there in the double right-hander, but we hang on the outside, which turned into an inside for the next corner, and we've managed to hang on to our first place through the second sector. He's quite quick through this left-right complex here, heading onto the bridge. We're just gonna have to go defensive here, cool as you like, keep him behind, no chance to overtake through there. On the third lap then, into the hairpin, I have to go a bit wide there as he just sticks his nose in around the inside, and he's alongside. We're slightly ahead. The Ford has a bit better acceleration, but we're just gonna have to keep it tight here so that we don't leave him a little opening there where he could go through. We do that very nicely. In fact, he's still behind and just can't find a way past. We're making the car as wide as possible. But now, into this left-right complex before the bridge, he has a penalty. He gets by. I'm not too stressed about it, and just let him go by. I know I'm gonna get him back on the straight, but I won't be getting him back if I do stuff like that. I do end up getting him anyway, despite that little wobble from the curb. And now onto the straight, he gets a much better run on us. He almost spins us around there, but he manages to force his way through on the inside, and he is ahead at the moment. But with the slipstream and the straight line speed advantage of the Ford, we're going to go heading onto lap 4 into the first corner. Who's going to brake later? It's probably going to be us, since we have the outside line allowing us to brake a bit later than we normally do, and he just hangs onto the inside, keeping me from getting to the apex in that corner, and he continues to lead as we head towards the end of the fourth lap. We are still very close here. He can get ahead, but he can't pull ahead. He also possesses some excellent defensive skills, as were shown there, just parking the car on the apex, not allowing me to go through. We're going to try it again here. It's purple throughout the lap so far. We're going to go down the inside into the tunnel, just hug the apex, going a bit wide there. He just can't get the switchback. That is a textbook move. Send it down the inside into the tunnel, and that is P1 for us once more. He's going to try it on the exit on the outside, can't make it work, and we maintain the lead. This battle is absolutely relentless. He's going to try it once more in the first corner. He's going to make the move, and we give him a little bump. He does what I've done and throughout this entire race, and just covers the apex, which in turn allows him to keep the lead for the time being halfway through this race. And if it's the win that we're going for, we should really be able to get ahead of him as soon as possible. Maybe into the hairpin way too far. I completely miss my braking point here. Go way wide. Luckily don't go onto the gravel. That would just be simply race over. But we fortunately don't lose too much time. He cuts the corner there, which ends up in a slowdown penalty for him. serves a slowdown, we get ahead, and now we have a clear track, and could we this time start pulling ahead. That's a purple lap from lap 6 to 7. The gap just keeps on growing, and as we head onto the final lap of the race, we are in a very good position here, leading the race on the final lap by quite the margin as well, and all that's left is just to take it home. And that's exactly what we'll do. It's about a 3-second gap that we have heading into the final corner, and that is going to be a win in daily races, and that's also going to be my return back to YouTube after God knows how long. I hope you enjoyed watching this return. It's good to be back. I'm excited to start making some more content in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel as well, as it helps me out very much. Go follow my socials linked in the description. Thank you for watching the video, and goodbye.